Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
This is a bit of a classic top lane, one that we don't really need to talk about too much.
A lot of pressure on Birdall with this pick. If he had played something like a tank here instead, the Liiv Esports example, right, where you go for a Scion or
Willa
a
is going to, okay, first smite battle won by Willa. That's a happy penguin from Peanut as Delight gonna have to be healed. He flashes away, Envy's gonna pick up first blood, and Gen.G already on the back foot.
Liiv SANDBOX, this top laner with the TP. Liiv SANDBOX get that kill bottom side and get first Drake. The news doesn't really get better than this.
No, this is absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, not perfect. Like if we're talking about like insane accuracies. Oh, under
okay,
turret.
yeah, Emperor's Divide going to come through. The arrow was soaring by as well as there's Chovy's version of the ult, but the permafrost is there and Chovy's just dead. Closer locks down that kill.
Atlas week of upsets continues maybe here.
Counting their chickens just yet though, as you could hear as Delight. Going to get caught out. Okay, maybe it's time to start counting as Nature's Grasp is going to come through. Pace fighting against Envy, but losing that battle. Chovy comes down though, and Willa will be taken down. Closer is coming, and Gen.G will need to be very careful. This is not a battle that they can fight as a Nature's Grasp is picked up via the hijack.
Yeah, so it's a trade of kills here, and Chovy picking up one is very nice, but it's also Avaris picking up a kill, and Pays, can he stay under turret? That's huge if he can.
All right, well, Chovy is just going to keep some vision here as Envy's going to walk it on out as Kyle going to get missed by the last one, but I think the Sand Soldiers and the Deadly Flourish are going to be enough to pick that one up. Peanut, happy birthday, mate. Grabs his first kill.
Liiv SANDBOX, despite overextending bottom side there and a kill going over to Peanut here, they're still going to group up faster for this Drake. They still got Silas a lot of free farming. He's 2 stacks already on his Rod of Ages. Just running out of cooldown on this one, but I mean, the Silas is accelerated. The Varus is accelerated.
Oh, Peanut is not so accelerated. Shirley is going to pop out as Peanut's going to flash the wall, but that is another snare to come in. Chovy looks for it. There's the Emperor's Divide. Closer getting taken down low. Chovy's the first to die, though. And Gen.G, they don't have enough damage. They don't have enough people. There's no chance, and Peanut goes down. That is not the fight you wanted to take.
Yeah, Chovy with a really clutch.
A couple of turrets are going to dissuade him from getting on in here. There's a Deadly Flourish as well. The CC is certainly a big deal as it's secured by Peanut. Doran going to come in as well as the Nature's Grasp is now done with. We'll see what this Silas can get done as he misses the chains. There's a double Gnar though, and first the Renekton is going to go down. The bullets are raining as a Deadly Flourish will connect, but there's no follow-up. Delight's going to go far too far forward, and the Silas picks up a double kill. And Gen.G, I feel like this
to actually push towards a comp that can just chain CC like crazy and blow up a single target that's up trying to clear vision, and it's a Heimerdinger who's the support in this game. So very tough.
Well, there's a chance of corruption. Nature's Grasp is flying across both sides of the rift. It connects with Peanut. He is going to survive for the moment, but I don't think Doran is going to be so lucky. Gets healed, though, by the rest of his team. But Willa, he's in from the flank. The flash comes out from Doran here.
Chovy doing
Peanut's
so
still
much.
going home. Yeah, Chovy does a lot of work. But Gen.G
to come over here.
Arrow. It's back off cooldown. Doran is going to find the flank onto Closer. Slices and dices, gets himself out, but now Liiv SANDBOX have got themselves grouped back up again. The Jhin picks up the Drake. Peanut has flash available. He is not in too much danger right now, but they're not going
for Peanut and Doran to get back to the fight. Liiv SANDBOX low health bars can't really commit or contest, even though they're really spiking right now on this Silas. This cannot actually force it to go. And so Gen.G barely escaped disaster.
Oh dear.
Turn.
Well, Delight could be in trouble. Peanut's going to come on over. The arrow is going to miss, however, and there's the Deadly Flourish. And now I think they're starting to have the damage built up for themselves. Pays locks down that kill after the flash. You love to see it. Both game changers when it comes to ultimates. As Bertle taking a bit of damage here from Doran, but he's not too worried about it. Actually going to Gnar him back again.
Willer's here.
Yeah, Willer's going to turn up, and so the teleport is going to be invested. Permafrost going to stop him. The arrow will connect, and all right, that is saying stay to the Crocodile. As Peanut taken down.
Gen.G are like, all right, now you use your tools and you're engaged. We have a ton of damage. A bit ambitious, I think, to hope for that flank angle.
Well, that's a big old bouncy grenade. Pays is very lucky to be able to walk out of the way of it as Deadly Flourish comes in. The double stun as Doran gets there as well, but it's just one extra auto. And the Varus is going to happily take down the turret. Bertle.
Chains of corruption, but they're not in position for it.
Yeah, hijack will be up very, very soon. as the arrow is going to connect onto Pace. He immediately uses the cleanse as Closer on the flank. Can Gen.G find a fight before he gets here, though? And the answer is no, as Pace going to flash to get out of the way of the chains. The Emperor's Divide going to be picked up. The Gnar is not massive, but the Emperor's Divide is! And Closer will tear them all up! He's going to bounce on top of the Renekton, goes golden beautifully, and Chovy is still alive. Can he get it done? Another Emperor's Divide! This time on the Gen.G side as he flashes out of the way of Envy, but Envy's going to have a flash of his own, and that is the ace for Liiv SANDBOX.
Liiv SANDBOX here losing a lot, though, not actually securing these Varus arrows are still hitting pretty hard, even this late into the game. To be respectful of it.
Another arrow going to come through. Wallop is going to connect onto Doran, though, as there is a double Gnar into the wall. Peanut the target as Nature's Grasp comes down. I don't know whether they should be focusing the Maokai as Doran jumps over. They clear out the Gnar, and Closer, he hits the air because Chovy goes golden. Now Delight is trying to fight him. He's trying to be the hero as the Silas is not going to fall yet. The Emperor's Divide pushes him under another turret. What do you need to do to kill this man? It's insane. In the meantime, Pace is dead. It's a double kill as the arrow is going to pierce right through the knee of the Heimerdinger. And look at this, they cannot get to him. If he wasn't there hitting those arrows, then it's 5 and there's another one. 6-0 and 6. I mean, Varus is huge.
The guy is primed for saving this game, as there have been some shaky engages from Birdall. Not everyone's been on the same page in terms of target selection, but there's no jungler for Gen.G now for this Baron.
Well, there is a teleport, there is a dream, but I don't know how much hope there is as there are bullets flying towards Willa now. This Baron is still very healthy, but Doran, not so much. He's going to slice, dice, flash, try and get out, but the Gnar is going to stop him, and Kyle will lock down the kill. Now Closer's going to get Deadly Flourish. That's a lot of rockets in the shape of bees going into his back.
Well, you can either chase it and give Baron, or turn on Baron faster, but they kind of did neither. Is okay.
Well, here is the fight onto Closer as the Jhin almost just dies from being close to him. I think that's what happened. The arrow is going to be flashed as there's another big Gnar. Chovy's taken down the Ashe though, and there's the flash out from Willa. Closer, Deadly Flourish misses. Liiv SANDBOX relatively low, and look at this. The Pigeon is coming in. Can he shift Sand enough in order to get over here and stop this? Conquering Sands comes in. There is Closer with the Zhonya's, and Chovy can have to do the same thing. Now in an awkward position, Doran is the one that picks up on it. Chovy, he goes down. Envy's going to get, oh, he flashes, and he gets out. Oh my goodness, this Varus is just insane right now, but Gen.G are still alive.
Gen.G's still alive. Chovy goes down. That's the quote. That's what they say.
Yeah, no, I think that's a tattoo that I'm going to get later. As Closer might be in trouble, he is going to... okay, that's a lot of dividing by the Emperors being done here as Chovy is going to get a very high value Zhonya's, avoids a lot of Freljordian ultimates. And Willa going to be put at a safe distance, but now Envy's moving in. He's got the Chains of Corruption, they miss. So never mind, we got back away. And there's the Deadly Flourish. Will we see the follow-up? The answer is yes, finally! They managed to kill the Varus, but is that going to be enough? Because that's a lot expended now on both sides. But Doran, is it the Crocodile's time to shine? Kyle going to get taken down. Gen.G come alive, and it's just in time for Baron.
It seems like every single team fight that Liiv SANDBOX loses, it's by tunneling on one specific zone where all of that AoE damage, all of the Leandri's damage comes through, as this could be a disaster for Birdall. So much damage here with the TP coming through.
Is Willa alive?
We'll find out.
Well, Closer is alive as well. This is such a scary moment. Gen.G, please turn, for goodness sake. There it is. They pick up the Sejuani and take her down. Willa cannot smite from the grave. It's the hard counter to the Liiv SANDBOX playstyle as they just do a bit of a drive-by, check it out, see the Baron going down. So Liiv SANDBOX had to give it up during this series. But I'm kind of all for it because I like the back and forth. It's kind of fun. Closer is going to find himself a sapling. The presents are in as Will is getting taken down very low. But Gen.G going to prioritize taking down the turret, trying to get themselves further in the lead. 1 minute until Hextech Soul point for Gen.G. Liiv SANDBOX, if they can get there, Hextech Soul will be huge.
Kyle waiting for that arrow to come back up. If they can hit Chovy or Pace.
All right, Nature's Grasp to set up for these arrows. Never mind.
Bit of a waste here, unfortunately, but mid. And man, this might be the last fight of the game.
Yeah, I think it should be. 6th Elemental Drake. Could potentially be 7 if the game does go longer, but I think you might be right, Wolf, as Willa is going to start it up. He backs away immediately. The rest of the team not into it. Oh my god, the Chains of Corruption, the piercing arrow. Chovy has to get out. Nature's Grasp flying through on the opposite side, and Chovy, he can't fight. He's still going to try to, but Closer will find him. And I think Closer will say goodnight to the game. It's a triple kill for the Silas. It is game over for Gen.G. And we are just living in Liiv SANDBOX land, I guess.
We are, and you know, I said they're second lowest combined champion kills right now. Well, let's add 35 in this game to where we're at. I think the stats are changing after this one. A 35-minute game, 35 kills.
Well, is it over yet? There's a never mind. There isn't a Renekton. Liiv SANDBOX will close in. The double dabs to come through here from Liiv SANDBOX as they trample Gen.G in game number 1 in the very end. Gave them a Baron to let them feel like they're having a good time.